Introducing the case. On an ordinary day in the heart of the bustling city, the headquarters of one of the most successful companies was a hive of activity. Employees were busy with their daily tasks, unaware that their world was about to be turned upside down. The CEO, a well-known and respected figure in the business community, suddenly vanished under mysterious circumstances. His office, once a place of constant activity, now stood eerily empty, with personal items left behind as if he had just stepped out for a moment. The atmosphere in the office grew tense as employees whispered and speculated about what could have happened. Known to be a highly influential figure, his disappearance shocked and confused many. He was last seen giving an inspiring speech at a corporate event, where he interacted warmly with employees, showing no signs of distress or intention to leave. His sudden absence left a void that was felt throughout the company. The police launched an immediate investigation, scouring for clues and interviewing anyone who might have information. News outlets quickly picked up the story, broadcasting updates and speculations. Was this a planned escape to avoid some hidden scandal, or was it a well-executed kidnapping? The detective in charge of the case meticulously studied every piece of evidence, determined to uncover the truth. Let's explore this story. The CEO of a major tech company, a visionary leader who had been at the helm for over a decade, was known for his innovative ideas and charismatic leadership. He was a man who had not only built a billion-dollar empire from the ground up, but also inspired countless others in the tech industry. His journey from a small startup to a global powerhouse was nothing short of remarkable. He was often seen in the boardroom, making critical decisions, or at tech conferences, sharing his vision for the future. His presence was felt in every corner of the company, and his absence was immediately noticed. One Monday morning, he mysteriously vanished without a trace. The office was abuzz with concern as employees and colleagues tried to reach him, but their efforts were in vain. His personal office, usually bustling with activity, was eerily empty, with personal items left behind as if he had just stepped out for a moment. The police were called in to investigate, and a press conference was held to address the growing concerns. The authorities found no immediate signs that he had left voluntarily, or that there was any foul play involved. This only deepened the mystery, leading to widespread speculation and numerous theories about his sudden disappearance. The media quickly picked up the story and it dominated headlines. Reporters questioned the police relentlessly, seeking answers that were not forthcoming. Theories began to emerge, ranging from a possible kidnapping to the idea that he might have orchestrated his own disappearance to escape the pressures of his high-profile life. As days turned into weeks, the mystery only grew, leaving everyone to wonder what had really happened to the CEO.
As soon as news of the CEO's disappearance spread, the entire business community was thrown into a state of shock and confusion. The media was abuzz with speculation and theories. Several theories started to surface almost immediately. In boardrooms and conference calls, executives and analysts were trying to piece together what could have happened. Some speculated that it was a highly orchestrated kidnapping, pointing to the security footage that showed a suspicious van near the CEO's last known location. Theories ranged from corporate espionage to personal vendettas. Others believed it could be the work of business rivals or hidden enemies, possibly those who had much to gain from the CEO's sudden absence. The intense negotiations and secretive conversations in the industry only fueled these suspicions. Some speculated that it was a highly orchestrated kidnapping, possibly by business rivals or hidden enemies. The CEO had been known to make powerful enemies in the business world, and his sudden disappearance raised many eyebrows. The boardroom was abuzz with theories, each more elaborate than the last. Some believed that a competitor, threatened by the CEO's aggressive expansion strategies, had orchestrated the kidnapping to destabilize the company. Others whispered about shadowy figures from the CEO's past, seeking revenge for old grievances. The office building, usually a symbol of corporate power, now stood as a silent witness to the unfolding mystery. But another theory suggested that the CEO might have planned his escape all along, meticulously crafting a plan to vanish without a trace. Some insiders hinted that the CEO had been under immense pressure, dealing with both professional and personal challenges. The sight of him packing personal items and studying maps suggested a man preparing for a journey, not a victim of abduction. His departure from the office building, captured on security cameras, showed a man with a purpose, not someone being taken against his will, leaving behind his empire to live a new life, away from the pressures of his high-profile role. The images of the CEO at the airport looking relaxed and in casual attire further fueled this theory. Boarding a private jet, he seemed to be a man embarking on a new adventure rather than fleeing in fear. This theory painted a picture of a CEO who had grown weary of the corporate rat race, choosing instead to seek peace and anonymity. Whether it was a kidnapping or a planned escape, the truth remained elusive, leaving everyone to wonder about the real story behind the CEO's disappearance. But another theory suggested that the CEO might have planned his escape all along, leaving behind his empire. This theory posits that the pressures and responsibilities of running a multi-billion-dollar corporation had taken a toll on him. The constant scrutiny from the media, the relentless demands from shareholders, and the never-ending cycle of meetings and decisions had become too much to bear. Some believe he meticulously orchestrated his departure, ensuring that his exit would be seamless and unnoticed. He was seen walking through an airport, blending in with other travelers, dressed casually to avoid attention. In another country, he appeared relaxed, far removed from the corporate world. Boarding a private jet, he left behind the life he once knew. Now he enjoys a tranquil existence, relaxing on a beach, far away from the pressures of his high-profile role, living a new life on his own terms.
The mystery of the missing CEO deepens. Was it a kidnapping, or could it have been a meticulously planned escape? The CEO's office was found in disarray, with personal items scattered and police tape marking the scene. A missing person poster now hangs in the lobby, and security footage shows the CEO leaving the building under mysterious circumstances. Police officers are seen discussing the case, trying to piece together the puzzle. Was the CEO taken against their will, or did they orchestrate their own disappearance? The investigation continues, leaving everyone on edge and searching for answers. Throughout the investigation, police uncovered some suspicious evidence. The search was meticulous, with officers combing through every inch of the office, collecting anything that seemed out of place. They were determined to leave no stone unturned, knowing that even the smallest clue could be crucial in solving the case. The atmosphere was tense, as every piece of evidence collected could potentially lead to a breakthrough. Emails and messages indicated the CEO was having secret conversations with certain partners and strangers, though nothing conclusive emerged. The digital trail was extensive, with countless emails and text messages to sift through. Investigators spent hours analyzing these communications, looking for any patterns or inconsistencies that might reveal the CEO's true intentions. The content of these messages was often cryptic, filled with code words and ambiguous phrases that made it difficult to discern their true meaning. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the sheer volume of these secretive exchanges suggested that something significant was being hidden. Financial traces from the CEO's bank accounts and personal assets further raised suspicions that a planned escape might have been in motion for a while. The financial records were complex, with numerous transactions that seemed out of the ordinary. Analysts pored over these documents, trying to piece together a timeline of the CEO's financial activities. They discovered large sums of money being transferred to offshore accounts, as well as significant investments in foreign properties. These findings suggested that the CEO had been preparing for a potential escape for quite some time, carefully moving assets to ensure they would be out of reach in the event of an investigation. The more the investigators uncovered, the more it seemed that the CEO had been planning this for months, if not years. The evidence was mounting, but there were still many questions left unanswered. What was the CEO's ultimate goal? Who were the partners and strangers involved in these secret conversations? And most importantly, would the investigators be able to piece together the puzzle before it was too late? The investigation was far from over, and the team knew they had to keep digging if they were to. The mystery of the missing CEO. Was it kidnapping or a planned escape? In the bustling heart of the city, a high-profile CEO vanished without a trace. Was it a sinister kidnapping orchestrated by rivals, or a meticulously planned escape to start anew? As the investigation unfolds, questions arise about the CEO's personal and professional life. What secrets lie behind the closed doors of the corporate world? Join us as we delve into the enigma, exploring every clue and unraveling the truth behind this perplexing disappearance. Experts meticulously analyze data charts, diving deep into the numbers to uncover hidden patterns. They discuss psychological profiles, trying to understand the minds behind the actions. Meanwhile, conversations with friends and family provide personal insights and emotional context, adding another layer to the investigation. These discussions often reveal crucial details that data alone cannot provide, making them invaluable in piecing together the full story. Recently, researchers have presented new theories based on psychological analysis of the CEO. These theories delve deep into the mental and emotional state of the CEO, providing a fresh perspective on his sudden disappearance. The analysis suggests that the CEO was under immense pressure, not just from his professional responsibilities but also from personal expectations and societal norms. This pressure might have led him to take drastic measures to escape his overwhelming situation. It appears that his disappearance may not have been a kidnapping, but a well-thought-out strategy to avoid the overwhelming pressures of work. The CEO, known for his meticulous planning and strategic thinking, might have orchestrated his own vanishing act to find solace and peace away from the corporate chaos. This theory is supported by various behavioral patterns observed in the months leading up to his disappearance. Colleagues and close associates noticed a significant change in his demeanor, often finding him lost in thought or unusually anxious during meetings. The CEO might have been facing internal issues within his company. These issues could range from conflicts with board members to dissatisfaction with the company's direction. The psychological analysis indicates that the CEO was grappling with a sense of disillusionment, feeling that his vision for the company was not being realized. This internal turmoil, combined with the external pressures, created a perfect storm that might have pushed him to seek an escape, or dealing with complex relationships with business partners. The CEO's relationships with key stakeholders were reportedly strained, with frequent disagreements and power struggles. These complex dynamics added another layer of stress, making it increasingly difficult for him to navigate the corporate landscape. The psychological analysis sheds light on how these multifaceted pressures could have culminated in his decision to disappear, seeking a break from the relentless demands of the mystery of the missing CEO. Was it kidnapping or a planned escape? The sudden disappearance of the high-profile executive has left everyone baffled. Was he taken against his will, or did he orchestrate his own vanishing act? As investigators dig deeper, the lines between abduction and a calculated getaway blur. Join us as we unravel the clues and uncover the truth behind this perplexing case. So, will we ever uncover the truth? This case has baffled investigators and the public alike for years. Despite numerous efforts, the mystery remains unsolved, leaving everyone to wonder what really happened. The theories surrounding this case remain unresolved. Some believe it was a meticulously planned escape, while others are convinced it was a kidnapping orchestrated by powerful enemies. The evidence is conflicting, and every new piece of information only adds to the confusion. Could the CEO have planned his escape, or was he kidnapped? Witnesses have reported seeing a suspicious man near the scene, but his identity remains unknown. Some speculate he could be an accomplice, while others think he might be a red herring. One thing is certain: every theory raises big questions that still don't have clear answers. The detectives have been working tirelessly, piecing together clues and following leads, but the puzzle remains incomplete. Each theory, no matter how plausible, seems to open up more questions than it answers. And what do you think? The public has been deeply invested in this case, with many forming their own theories and debating them passionately. Journalists have interviewed key players, trying to uncover new insights, but the truth remains elusive. Could it have been an escape, or something else entirely? The shadowy figure seen walking away from the scene adds another layer of mystery. Was this person involved, or just a coincidence? The detectives are perplexed, and the case continues to haunt them. As we delve deeper into the investigation, we must consider all possibilities and remain open to new evidence. The truth is out there, but will we ever find it? We want to hear your thoughts. Your opinions matter to us, and we are eager to know what you think. What do you think about the disappearance of this CEO? It's a mystery that has puzzled many, and we are curious to hear your perspective. Was it a kidnapping, a planned escape, or something else? Theories abound, but we want to know what you believe happened. Could there be a hidden motive or a secret that has yet to be uncovered? Leave your comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with all our latest content and never miss an intriguing story. Follow us on social media to join the conversation and be part of our community. See you in the next one. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more captivating stories. Until then,